and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode with me, FoxyNoTails, here inside of my mod mix world. And as you can see, I'm still on my moon base, and I'm still, hello zombie, nice to see you, looking for the moon dungeon boss. And the sun appears to have come up slightly. It's slightly brighter than it was in the last episode. Here it is, it's finally coming up, hurrah, we can see what we're doing. Right, in the last episode I found a complete troll of a dungeon. I'm going to head in the same direction as that, and I'm going to keep looking. Basically, I did a little bit of reading outside of the episode, and it said that, the moon dungeon brick that I basically found underneath is unbreakable. There's nothing I can do about that. So that is not the right one. There apparently are more than one dungeon on the moon. There's one down there, and it's no good. The boss is not there. So I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep heading this way. I haven't changed my oxygen tanks over. I'm confident that I'm going to come across something. I really hope I do anyway, because I want to find it. So yeah, we're basically going to go for a hop across the moon, which could be a bit boring. If it takes forever and ever and ever, I may end up skipping through the video, or at least speeding it up, because I don't want to bore you all to death just doing this. So basically, we're looking for a very deep crater. So I'm going to just have a quick nosy down all of the craters that we come across. Hopefully we'll find a nice deep one somewhere, and I can't believe I've used all of those glowstone torches. I don't need as many now because it's obviously daytime and I can see a lot better on the moon's surface, but I will need them in the dungeon, and I will certainly need them when it gets to night again. The daytime does last a lot longer on the moon, so I don't have to worry about that for too long, but it does. Once it's dark, it stays dark for so long, and it was dark for so long, and it's fortunately finally becoming day. And as you can see, I can actually see on the moon now. It's so much better. My last video was so dark, and it was horrible to watch, really. I'm sorry for putting you all through that, but if I had to wait for it to be daylight again, I'd have been waiting forever. And there's some more of this horrible, gross stuff down here that makes it makes you not very well, basically. So I'm just going to keep heading in the completely opposite direction from, well, basically away from my base in a straight line, and hopefully I'll come across some sort of dungeon. And if I don't, then I'll have to come up with another plan and think of something else and try a different way. But hopefully we'll come across something soon. And if I can maybe zoom out of the map a bit, I get, oh, there's a big, oh no, that's just, they're everywhere. I was going to say there's a big gathering of monsters over there, but they're everywhere. Of course they are. And I haven't come across any moon villages yet, so that would be interesting to come across, because there's not a lot, to be fair, going on the moon. It's a bit of a barren wasteland. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be nice to come across a couple of interesting things. If you're wondering why I keep stopping, it's because I'm trying to run and jump so that I'm not just walk jumping, because that's so slow, and I would like to get there relatively quickly and hopefully keep as much oxygen as possible. And you'd think if all of these baddies are around here, which they're obviously all underground, then there'd be a dungeon around here with there being that many of them, but I don't think so. I think there are just naturally occurring moon caves, just like there are in the overworld. So yeah. And what I didn't know about Galacticraft as well is there's also, you can go, by the looks of things, at some point go to the sun and go to asteroids, and as I mentioned in the last video, you can go to Mars as well. So obviously I'd like to do that. Even if I don't get anywhere else, I would like at some point to get to Mars. I think that would be good. And another thing I'd like to do, I'd like to build some sort of way of flying or a jetpack, because bouncing along the moon like this, not only is it really slow, but it's yeah, it's not very good, is it? It makes you feel a bit sick, bouncing up and down like this all the time. So, yeah, I think I'd like to have some way of driving or flying. And you can get a moon buggy, but you need to defeat the moon dungeon boss to get the schematics for one, which, obviously, I haven't found him yet, so that's going to be tricky. So I'm going to have to find him, I'm going to have to kill him, and then steal his schematics so I can make the moon buggy. And I keep looking over at all of these craters to see if I can find a deep one, and I'm looking on my mini-map occasionally to see if there's any deep ones on there. There doesn't seem to be a great deal, but there are some things down there. I think that's just a normal cave though, so I'm going to avoid falling down there if I can and stick to the surface. Let's not get sidetracked, because we don't have tons of oxygen, we don't have tons of time. While the moon's up, we want to strike while the iron's hot, as the phrase is, and get there while the sun's shining and there's oxygen in our tanks, and get this guy and get out of here.
So yeah, and there's lots of other things I obviously want to do in my mod mix at some point. There's so many things to build, there's so many things to do. I've got the whole railcraft mod, so I can build amazing railways and things like that. There's, I don't know, there's modular power suits, there's laser guns, there's mining equipment, there's all sorts. You name it, there's everything. There's pipes, there's sorting machines, there is everything. If you've got any ideas of what you'd like me to build, if there's any gizmos or gadgets or things that you'd like me to do, then by all means send me a message or add a comment and just tell me what you'd like me to do, because there's so many things to do, and I don't think I'll ever be able to cover them all. But, you know, I'm here to entertain and to hopefully do what you want me to do, and what I want to do as well, what I find fun. So yeah, if you write me a comment on what you think would be a good thing to do, then I will certainly consider it. And I know I'm getting so far away from the moon base now, and I know at some point my oxygen's going to run out. See, if I'd gone when I had half full, completely full oxygen tanks, and I know I'd needed to turn round when they got to half full, otherwise I wouldn't have had enough to go back. But because I started with them sort of quarter empty, I'm not sure if I'm going to get back or not. Oh, and I also read what my frequency modulator thing does that I built in the last episode. It allows you to hear on the moon. So apparently, I never even noticed, when you're on the moon normally, you don't hear anything. You can't hear any of the sounds of the mobs or anything. Or if you can, it's very, very quiet. But with that, you can hear it all, which is kind of funky. And what I like it does is it adds that little like radar thing into your hat lock. And how cool does that look? It looks really awesome. And look at my armour. And it's so strong, my armour. I was getting my butt kicked in the last episode, and nothing was even hurting me. It didn't even take away one heart. So I'm really impressed with this armour. I think if I die now, I'm going to be so upset because this is like the best armour ever, and I'd lose it and probably not be able to build it again. And I'd cry. But no, I'm sure I would be able to build it again. But at the moment, unless I fall in lava or have a horrific accident, I can't see me losing it, to be honest. Right, there's a few craters this way on, but they don't seem to be particularly moon dungeony. And if you look on the minimap, you can see the bottom of the craters on the minimap there. Anyway, you'd think it would be a lot darker, or you'd be able to see that it goes down a lot further if there was a deep one. So I'm not convinced that there's a dungeon near here. Maybe I should get the map a bit bigger and see if I can pinpoint one from further away. Can I zoom out a bit more? No, I can zoom in loads, but I can't zoom out anymore. So I'm hopping over this one here, and I'm going to keep heading over in this sort of direction. I was going to just go north or south, but let's go at an angle. Why not? Let's go. I think I'm going southeast at the moment, so why not? Let's go southeast and see if there's anything this way. There doesn't appear to be though. I've come to a completely empty dead bit of space. There's nothing here at all. It's terrible. There's lots of little patches of oil and stuff on the moon that I never knew was here originally. So that's interesting. I might be able to use that for certain things later on or further into the game. There's a big hill coming up over here. That's kind of the opposite thing of what I want really. I don't want a hill. I want a hole. I want a big hole in the ground, please. Yes, I could, I suppose, no, I was going to say I could go to creative mode and fly around until I find it, but that just would be seriously cheating, and I don't want to cheat. I want to just hop and hop and hop and hop and hop until I find it. And I can't believe it's going to be that far away. It's a shame you can't do like what you can do with an ender pearl to find the end, to find the normal dungeons and just sort of throw it and see where it goes. Well, maybe you can, but it didn't say you could do that in the wiki, so I doubt very much that you'd be able to do that. Is this no, that was a nice deep one there, but it wasn't. It was another troll, not as big as troll as the last one though, that actually did look like a dungeon, but turned out it wasn't at all. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I don't think we're going to find one, are we? I don't think so. Right, tell you what, let's head in a completely different direction. Let's head this way. Again, towards absolutely nothing at all. And we'll keep the map up because I can still see enough. I don't need to really see what's on the ground. I can see on my map where I'm heading. And let's head this sort of way. And actually, I don't want my map up too much because it just completely blocks my view. But yeah, it's probably more interesting than just watching me bounce up and down over and over and over again. I do have, I believe, another couple of oxygen tanks in my backpack, I think. So if I do run out of these ones, all is not lost. But I could probably do to start heading slightly more towards home than I am doing. Although I'll go in a roundabout way, so I don't cover the same steps. At least that way I stand a chance of actually finding it if I go in a slightly different direction on the way back. Yeah. So we'll just keep going this way and see what we find. Let's see if there's anything in any of these holes. And I could be here for a long, long time, just hopping about looking for these. This moon dungeon, couldn't I? I could be really, really here for a long time. If I had to explore every single crater on the moon, I think I'd be here till Christmas. And it is only March. Easter is around the corner. Maybe I'll be here till Easter then, doing it. Hopefully not. And yeah, one of the trickiest things actually of doing this is actually trying to keep thinking of things to say. Keeping the conversation going with just myself. Perhaps if I was playing with other people, it would be a bit more easy to keep the conversation flowing and keep things interesting for you. I'm sure it's really boring and I'm sorry about that. Jack's unfortunately not able to be with me in the Mod Mix episode as he's got to go to bed. He's in bed, it's bedtime for him, so I'm having to do this on my own without him, and sadly he is fast asleep and unable to help me out, which is a bit of a shame. But, you know, a boy's gotta sleep when a boy's gotta sleep. Not really achieving much, are we? There doesn't seem to be any. I'm heading this way, look, there's hardly any craters this way at all whatsoever. I'm just sort of heading in complete abyss here. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Not good. Maybe what I should do is go back towards the old dungeon, the troll dungeon, and see what it looked like on the map, see if it actually did look different from the rest of the stuff on the map. Because otherwise I could have just been hopping past all of these craters, and any one of them could have had the moon bosses, and I'm thinking, no, it'll be a lot darker on the map, it'll be lower down, so it'll be darker, and maybe it won't at all. We'll see. And what I do need to do actually, I need to keep my eyes peeled for the fallen meteors, because they're going to be really useful, and I'm going to need loads of those to get all of the metal from it. I think I can't remember what the name of the metal is you get from it, but I'm going to need that for making things like the moon buggy, and the tier 2 rocket that's going to take me to Mars, and further afield, hopefully. What's this black sort of stuff up here? Is this just holes in the ground? Is this another one of these? Yeah, in fact it's probably the same one as it was before, to be honest. Let's try and avoid falling down there if we can. Nicely done. Very good. Right, there's a few holes in the ground over here. Don't appear to be very deep down near them. We'll have a quick flyby. I'll hop and skip past. That's a long fall. Edge of a seat, grab that one. Whoa. There we go. Past that one. Yeah, I don't think, again, this video's going to be particularly fruitful in terms of finding it. Although I'm tempted to go back down the other one, although I might get some more bricks before I do, and have a bit of a better look now that the sun's out, because, yeah, otherwise it could take... I know, because I couldn't see it very well in the last video, so it'd be useful to be able to see it, actually see what it looked like in the light. What's that over there? Is that something? There seems to be a lot of monsters sort of around this area here, or is it just a big underground cave, do you think? I think it's just, yeah, there isn't one, is there? It's lying to me. Shame it doesn't come up on the minimap. The dungeon is here, this way. That would be useful, but very unlikely, and I don't think it's going to be in that one either. No. Okay. let's keep heading back towards home then, and hopefully we'll get there soon. Wow, what a boring episode, boring for me, and I imagine very, very boring for you, and I'm sorry about that. I can only apologise. But we'll just keep going. We'll just hop, skip, and jump until we get all the way home. We'll head back towards the green marker, because that is the other dungeon, and hopefully we'll get there in time before the end of the video to have a quick look down there and see what was actually down there this time. And I bet there's some sort of door or something hidden underneath that I could have found and gone down, and the moon boss is in there all along. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be annoying? Oh, that would, yeah, I think I'd cry. In fact, I feel like crying already, because it was just so boring. Keep calm and carry on. Come on, there's loads of baddies down there, look, tons of them. I'd be amazed if there wasn't one down there, but it says it's a deep crater, and we've already been down one, we know what we're looking for, So, yeah, it's gotta be around here somewhere. It's gotta be at least near my base. I can't believe how close that other one was to the base. I mean, I've never really explored on the moon that much because all of the monsters just kept killing me, but now that I'm so strong and I can take it, yeah. I don't feel as worried about it. And which direction?
Oh, look! There's a village! A moon village! I thought this was my base, and I thought that was very strange. It doesn't look like my base. Look, a moon village. Let's see if there's any moon villagers. See if we can trade with them. See what they're growing. They're growing trees, look. We're going to have to waypoint this. And this is a villager's house. There's one, look. Wow! Look at him! Look at him! Come here, moon villager. I want to trade with you. What do you give me? An alien villager? Nothing. Can I not trade with you? No? I'll just talk to you, can I? What have you got in your house then? I like your floor. Wow, hello? No? No, I can't trade with him. Okay. Well, let's steal his floor because it's pretty. Let's have his floor. And we won't take too much of it. We'll just take most of it. Just use this Paxel to get as much of it as we can. Seems though he won't trade with me. I'll steal from him instead, from right under his nose. Right, we'll take a load of that because I like that. It's a nice car. Ooh, what's down here? What are you hiding under your... Oh, look, he's hiding a secret underground lair. Wow, this... Oh, no, he's not. Didn't go anywhere. What? Another troll. They're just trying to troll me, all of these Galacticraftians and moon villagers, aren't they? What's this way? What's that? Tin ore, wow, and I'm now completely out of glowstone torches, so I'm not going to go that way. Let's stay where it's light, and let's hop, hopefully, back up to the top if we can. Oh, I bet I can't get out. Right, well, I've got some stone. Alright, okay, let's break that. Hop up there with the stone, like that. No, I can't put it down. Right, there we go. And let's get some moon rock, because that's rubbish. We don't want the moon dirt or whatever it is. There we go. Hop up there like that. There we go. And we can get out now. Hello. Hello. No, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Honestly, I didn't. I genuinely was trying to trade with you. Sorry about that. Right, let's get out of here before I cause any more problems for any of the other villagers. Oh, look, and a tree's grown since I've been here. That's nice. Is there any water in the village well? There is water in the village well. And does it go anywhere? No. No, just, again, probably to my death. Right, so let's make a quick waypoint then. And we'll call it Village, Moon Village. Nice and simple, job done. Okay. So we know where that is now, we can come back to that. And there's, you appear to have a leak from something. I think your farm may have a leak in it. What happened there? The water just vanished as I stood in it. That's a bit weird. What's it leaking from? It's not leaking. It's a glitch by the looks of things. And nothing in there. They're all pretty much the same by the looks of these moon dungeon houses. So there we go. We found a moon dungeon house? Sorry, a moon village house. So we found some moon villagers and we found a moon village. They won't trade with me, but it's at least something else that we've found. And actually, before I go, I'm going to stand next to this villager here, like this, and hopefully he'll let me take a selfie with him, and then I can have that as the screenshot of the video. Come on, take a selfie. Well, look, they're all coming. They all want their picture taken. Come on, then. Come on, let's have a nice picture taken. Don't turn it away. I want to get your face in. I'm going to stand next to him because he's like really cross. What are you looking at? What are you doing on my moon? Sorry about that. Right. You look at me, but you won't trade. Anyway, I'm running out of oxygen, and we are definitely running out of time. Yeah, so we're going to very, very quickly, if we can, head back to home. That's nearly a kilometre away, but we can make it with the whole hoppity hops, hopping all of the way there. And yeah, We'll get there, we'll have a quick nip down that dungeon like we said we would in the light, and then we'll call it a day. So, hop, skip, and jump, hey, up the side. No, we didn't make it all the way up, not to worry. We'll keep going. Nearly there, look, we're nearly there. It's so close. And there's definitely no other massive craters, are there? There's just not. There's just not. Wish there was. Put the round. But we found a village. We've found a village. So we now know we can go meeting the neighbours on the moon. Why not? We're on the moon with neighbours. And a fake dungeon. It's all good. It's all good. It's all very, very good. Oh, come on. How far away is this? I thought, it's only 1,000 metres away. It won't take very long to get there. I'm going to be here for weeks going this way. Look, I've already gone over time as usual. Oh, well, not to worry. Not to worry. I'll just means I've got more scope to speed up the video a little bit earlier on in the video. In fact, I will. I definitely will have sped up the video earlier in the video. Yeah. Let's just keep going, shall we? Let's just keep going. What to talk about now? Have you seen the weather? It's rather mild this time of year, isn't it? Yes, lovely. Yes, and maybe we could do. Oh wow! Look how slow my arms and legs go. Do 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 do. Do you like my song? No? Okay, fair enough. Wow. That's one small step for a fox. One giant leap for the cat in my head. Dun 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 flash dun 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 Savior of the universe, dun 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 fox, dun 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 he'll save every one of us, dun 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 dun. You like my song? What do you mean no? Right, let's get a load of this moon dirt before we go down, so we've got something to pile back out with. Wow, look how quickly I can collect that. Meow. It's all flew up in the air though. Right. Come on, thank you. And let's hop down here. Woo! 360, 180, 1080. Whoa! Splat. Wow, it's loads lighter down here now. Can actually see where we're going. Oh, a zombie. Just popped up to say hello, did you? You've got yourself stuck in that cobweb. And there definitely isn't anywhere to go, is there? No. And these walls are unbreakable. But there's stuff the other side, look. Can you hear that? Oh, well. Right. I wasn't wrong. There's definitely nowhere to go. We are stuck having to find another one, just as I thought. So let's hop back out of here with as many of these as we can. There we go. Let's build them up, pile ourselves out, and go home. And we will call that the end of the video. I was going to say I'm tempted to dig down from the outside and see, if I can get to the creatures that are on the other side. But even if I do that, all I'm going to get to is the outside of the brick wall of the dungeon. I can't break through it, so there's almost very little point in doing that. In fact, there's no point in doing that. I don't even know why I suggested it. The stupid thing to suggest. But look on the map. That's what we're looking for on the map. Can you see that other one down there, just to the bottom? It's grey, so that's what we're looking for when we're looking for a moon dungeon base. That's the sort of crater we're looking for. At least we know they do look different on the map from the rest of the craters, so that is handy. So let's get inside of the bubble where the oxygen doesn't matter. We'll shut that door. Let's where's our oxygen compressor? Is it this one? There we go. Let's pop our oxygen tanks back in there because they are depleted. I'll get the other ones out of my handbag, and yeah, and we'll call that the end of the video. Is that another one there? Have I got two? No, that's an oxygen distributor. That must be what's giving us the oxygen. So yeah, I've got another couple in here, look. So I've got plenty of air to go. I'm not going to run out of air anytime soon. And on that, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!